Hello, I'm Kimo Hussey, and I wanted to do something that I think is very, very special today, and actually very, very easy to do. Recently, and by recently I mean, perhaps in the last 6 to 8 months, in a lot of the workshops I have done and meeting people, a lot has come up with regard to what one would call interpretation in music, which is how do you put emotion into a music. And a lot of times in the workshops I talk about doing that to the right hand, especially with using tempo and dynamics. Tempo being the speed, how fast or slow the music goes, and dynamics being how loud or soft the music is played. Because in playing, in utilizing different tempo and speed, you can put a lot of feeling and emotion into your music. For example, if I just played this, excuse me, and if I would take that and change, make some little bit changes in dynamic and tempo, sometimes at the same time and sometimes within the same musical phrase, I can have something like this. And on and on and on. So the question becomes, what kinds of things can we do to practice putting these kinds of changes into our music? And I'd like to start with a very, very simple exercise that you can do. All you have to do is listen. Let's take a very simple progression like this: C, A minor, F, and G7. And I'm just going to play this loudly like that. And then bring it down just a little bit and slow it down. And you can see how dramatic an effect it becomes. And if I take that down some more and slow it down, I have that. But more importantly, what you should do is practice doing that, just changing tempo and dynamic with your right hand. And as you do that, listen to this. As I listen to this, I want to make sure that the blend, that the mixture and the blend of all 4 strings is what I like. And it's something that you should do as well. And if I bring that down a little bit quieter like that, also listen to those, because what it requires is a different touch from the right hand. And the only way I know of developing touch is to practice it. More often than not, in the course of learning to play the ukulele, our right hands become very rote. And we do that, which is great. But if you listen to this, it's a very angular approach. Loud, yes. A little bit faster, yes. But this is quite different than this. And the only way you practice that is to ask your right hand sometimes to play slower, sometimes faster. And as you do that, listen, 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 and trust your ears to make the right kinds of changes in what your right hand is doing based on what you prefer your music to sound like. So I can do this, make it softer and softer, all in the same musical phrase, or louder. Next step would be to apply that in songs that you are learning in order to fulfill an emotional content in your music. Why should we do that? The degree to which you put emotional involvement, emotional content in your music is the degree to which you will enjoy it more. The reason why people around the world enjoy ukulele is that it's fun. At least in my thinking, fun is more an emotion than it is objective. So why not we include in our practice regimen things that have to do with putting emotion into our music. Practice that a little bit and let me know how it goes. Thank you.